Hello, Cancers. What is going on? Welcome to your love and romance reading for May 2023. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Cancer sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other major Cancer placements. Please remember though that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense, as I could be talking about you or your person. And if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, you'll be able to find the link for that in the description box below, but we'll talk more about that at the end of this reading. So enough of me talking, Cancers. Let's grab the overall theme and energy with some oracle cards, and then we'll dive deep with tarot. So overall theme and energy, please, for the Cancer collective. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So for some of you, you may have Gemini in your chart, maybe your person does, but that is not necessary. But this is really highlighting the need for effective communication. There may be something here that really needs to be talked about, something that is on your mind. I feel like you will be receiving a lot of answers this month. The end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. So maybe for some of you, you have Capricorn in your chart, but again, not necessary. Maybe your person does. But I feel like through effective communication or some sort of key talk, some sort of critical talk, okay, you and the person that you are connecting with or will be connecting with this month will end some sort of tough situation, come to some sort of resolution, or work through something so that something can be put behind you too. Okay, that's what I'm really getting so far. Let's pull a few more here. So more energy here, please, for the Cancer collective. Partnerships and alliances. So I do feel like this is about working through something that requires collaborative efforts. It may be about problem solving, okay, but that's not necessary. But I feel as though things may have been difficult working through something with someone because there was a lack of cohesion, a lack of collaboration. Maybe you weren't feeling as though someone was hearing you out. I feel like there may be some issues with, like I said, communication, some sort of possible communication block. Firm foundation at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like the universe is very much supportive of this connection. I feel like this is just working through something. For some of you, there may be some sort of work or career situation at play. For others of you, this may be someone within a friend group, or there may be an energy of a third party here, but you would know about this. This is not like the Three of Cups energy. This is equivalent to the Three of Pentacles, okay? And remember, third party can be person, place, thing, concept, idea. It can really be anything, okay? But that's not necessary. I do not see enough energy here to say that there's a third party, but I just gotta throw it out there. Let's check out the issue, block, or challenge here for the Cancer collective. Afraid of commitment. So I feel, and we have discovery period at the bottom of the deck. So Cancer, you know, maybe there is a situation here that requires working through, as I've been saying. Okay, I'm probably already a broken record with that, honestly, but I feel as though it's like I'm hearing, are you committed to the cause? Is someone committed to work through something? How committed are you? Now, for some of you, this may literally be someone who is afraid of commitment. Maybe for some of you, you are still exploring this connection, getting to know this person, or something comes up here that makes you question whether or not this person is fearful of commitment. Now, it may not be commitment to the connection or relationship, but this could also be about following through with a particular decision, agreement, okay, contract. It could be about following through with something. and getting to the bottom of something through effective communication. Right now, Cancer, what I'm really getting from Spirit is the need to allow information to come in. And you may already be feeling as though there's a lot coming in, or you're feeling a bit vigilant, or you are observant and you're seeing things come up. And if that's not the case, then I do encourage you to, be receptive to any sort of information or communication that does come in at this time, and to take a closer look at it. Let's pull 3 of the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and then we'll get into tarot. 3 for my Cancer collective. Soulmates. Okay, yes, this is your soulmate. So there's oh, it's a little loud out there. This is clearly a soulmate. There's a strong connection here. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Finances and career. So there's a very, very strong connection here, but I feel like, as I said before, there could be some sort of issue with career finances. And if that's not the case, then this could just be some sort of external 3D situation, circumstance, person. Okay. Maybe there's someone here who's having issues with like a boss or someone at work, but again, that's not necessary. Chemistry at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a soulmate connection. I feel like you and this person really, really enjoy your time together. Okay. But I feel as though when it says, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, this may very well be indicating that someone is going through something on a 3D mundane level, whether it's with work, career, finances, or just something else that may be interfering with the connection or causing some issues, maybe additional stress just for some of you. But I do feel as though there's some sort of external energy here. Okay, I don't feel like this person is like, I don't know why I got this, but this person doesn't have an issue with you. There's something else here that is like influencing this person or stressing them out. I feel like it may be causing this person to get a bit in their head. Okay. Actually, before we get into the tarot, I want to pull some messages from your person. So let's go ahead and do that. No one compares to you. Okay. I don't want the past to repeat. I want to do the right thing. So Cancer, we do have someone here who wants to do the right thing. I do feel like this person has very strong feelings for you. There's something here that occurred in this person's past, whether it's between you two or just this person's situation. You would know what this is about, potentially, but there's something here that this person does not want to repeat. It could have to do with their career, possibly. It could have to do with you, like I said, but whatever this is, I feel like this person, it's like they may need to make some sort of decision or commit to a decision or a person or a thing. There's a need to talk through something here. I feel like this person has a fear of messing something up. I don't want to argue at the bottom of the deck. So this person may really not want conflict either. Okay. But at the end of the day, no one compares to you. This person is very fond of you. They are feeling this chemistry, this love, this soulmate connection. So this may be a bit of a tricky situation. So let's get into the tarot and see what is really going on here. So, Spirit, please bring in some guidance and clarity for the Cancer collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other major Cancer placements. Please tell us more about communication is key, soulmate, honeymoon, finances and career, partnerships and alliances. No one compares to you. I don't want the past to repeat. I want to do the right thing. And afraid of commitment. I definitely feel like someone is stuck at a crossroads or something like that. Analysis paralysis. the Star in the reverse, Aquarian energy. Wheel of Fortune upright, so Sagittarius energy. Four of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Wands representing your person. Judgment in the reverse representing you. So there's definitely someone here who may need to make some sort of decision, may not be able to, or there may be a sense of really looking into something a bit deeper, really looking into that discovery period. Five of Cups, what is going on here, Cancer? At the bottom of the deck, we have the World in the reverse and the Sun, two major arcana for the overall theme and energy. So this is really telling me that you and your person, or maybe this is just one of you, but there is someone here who's doing their best to remain positive in a situation that has not quite been resolved. There's something here with the World in the reverse that has been left open. And we do have Leo energy with the Sun, and the World is fixed energy. So Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. And the Six of Swords, following, this is about moving towards calmer waters. And the transition is not always easy, but once you get there, it's going to feel a lot better with whatever this is. But remember, a tough cycle is approaching, the end of a tough cycle is approaching, right? So this is key. So I don't want to forget about this. So we're actually going to put this right here. So, and please ignore the scratches on my hands. I just got a puppy last weekend, and it's been a lot of fun, but not so much for my hands. He's a bit of a biter and a scratcher. But anyway, what I'm seeing here, Cancer, is there is a situation that requires healing. And there may be a situation where you're feeling like you are losing a bit of hope. Okay, there may be some doubts. I feel as though your person with the Eight of Wands is wanting to go towards something, though. This is about fast action communication. We'll have to see what this is about a bit more once we clarify. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that there is some sort of turn of events or cause and effect. There is good luck, good fortune that is coming in here. So I do like to see that. In the past, I do feel as though there was some sort of action being taken, or someone thinking about taking some sort of action around some sort of renewal. Okay. I'm not quite sure if this has manifested yet in the 3D. It could be this person who is now going to be taking action towards something after getting out of a period of contemplation. But again, we'll have to see. I do feel like you may be unawakened to some sort of information that may be coming in. And because of that, you may not be able to make a decision. But with the Five of Cups, this is about perspective. Okay, this is telling me that someone may be looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. There may even be some regrets here on someone's end regarding a past situation. I do feel like there is the opportunity to work through whatever this is, but I do feel like this is really about some sort of unresolved situation that needs to be worked through and talked about. Okay, so what I want to do here, Cancer, is I want to dive even deeper into all of this. I want to clarify. And as a reader, it's just easier for me to do all of that at once on camera so I can see the full picture of everything. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'll do it all on camera for transparency, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Cancer, let's get into this. So we did draw a lot of cards, and for that transparency, I did draw everything on camera. And I did turn some of these cards upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we are going to be going through everything one by one. Okay, and yeah, so let's get into this. So we're going to be starting out with the past, and for some of you, you may have dealt with this in the more recent past. For others of you, the more distant, and for others of you, you may be dealing with this energy right now. And if that is the case, then this is saying that you will soon be transitioning out of this energy into the more current energies, which we'll get into. But I am sensing that there is or has been a situation that's been making someone here feel a bit restless. And I feel as though there has been this desire to get out of whatever this energy is, but there's been this opportunity to take time apart, perhaps, and really look within. But I feel as though if there was some sort of time out here, as you have been doing this, or your person has, there has been this restless energy that is coming up with the Four of Cups in the reverse. And, excuse me, I do feel that if there was a bit of a time out here after a particular situation, this was much needed, okay? But I do feel that whatever this situation was, it did weigh heavy on someone, and there was a need to put this situation down so that someone could take some time to heal, relax their mind, let go, okay? I feel like someone needed a bit of a mental break. And I feel as though during this time out or period of really reflecting, it may have been difficult to relax. So it's almost like in this period of retreat or time out, someone really, really had to be like, okay, I really just need to put this down. I need a break. I'm overthinking this. This is just a lot for me. There's someone here who's extremely self-aware. I feel like this could be you. And it may be, as much as you wanted to get out of this energy and go back towards this person, or maybe this is this person wanting to get out of this timeout energy and go towards you. It's like it didn't happen. Either it wasn't acted upon, or someone knew that it wasn't the right time, that it was best to just put the situation down and allow some time. That's what I'm really getting here. Coming into the more current energies, I am sensing that there's still a situation that needs to be resolved. And with the High Priestess in the reverse, this is Pisces energy for me, the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords. If this is some sort of career and finance situation, okay, especially with the High Priestess in the reverse and the King of Swords, there may be someone here who is not listening to their intuition, but is really, really removing any sort of emotions from the equation, as well as, like I said, not listening to their intuition, and may just be going towards something or looking at something with pure logic, even though their gut may not be telling them, even though their gut may be telling them otherwise, okay? And if there is a sense of doubt or lack of hope, I do feel like it may be because someone has not been listening to their intuition, and someone may be drawing a bit too much on, logic and relying on that. And this may have to do, like I said, with a work or career situation. This may be about family as well. And if that's not the case, then this may be about one's investments and long term. It could even be how someone spends their time, their legacy, okay? But this is definitely about investments. There may even be some sort of information here that is revealed in this time of doubt or uncertainty about the security or stability of this connection in the long term. But, you know, he is really, really looking at all this. So I feel like someone is really using their discernment. They're looking at a situation that hasn't been their wish fulfillment, hasn't been bringing in much hope, looking at information that may have been revealed. If this is you, you want to ensure that you are not ignoring your intuition. Don't doubt your intuition, okay? For some of you, you may be. So that's what I'm getting here so far. With this blocked energy, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Devil. And I wanted to know more about the Devil, Capricorn energy, Sagittarius with the Wheel, by the way. We got the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So there could be a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, other than you, but that's not necessary. I feel as though there's someone here who has been really, really working on themselves, nurturing themselves, putting in the effort, okay? Committed to something here. But I feel as though there's someone that may be seeing or acknowledging how they may have been contributing or feeding into a unhealthy situation unintentionally. And I feel like there's someone here who wants to walk away from some sort of immature situation or immature behavior. There could be someone here who has been realizing that despite their best efforts and showing up maturely and showing up in a nurturing way and, you know, feeling like, you know, you've been doing all the right things if this is you, you know, you could be realizing like, wait, you know, this is actually enabling something that I'm not a fan of, or I'm seeing some sort of toxic pattern here. And I feel as though there's someone who is very much thinking about this and wanting to walk away, possibly from this Page of Cups in the reverse. It could be walking away from someone who has been acting immaturely or not connected to their intuition. Was someone here, were you dealing with someone who may have been kind of throwing a bit of a temper tantrum? Or just, I feel as though, you know, if you were dealing with someone like that, I don't blame you if you were feeling really restless about a situation, but you felt like, okay, like I need to separate myself from the situation. I need to take some time to just breathe out. And now you're kind of really, really looking at the situation under like a magnifying glass, using primarily your logic. I do want to get some oracle cards out here. I am in the process of making my own deck, okay? And we're in the process of getting the artwork made right now. So I just have the words just written on these blank cards. But it's worked. I know it's not the most flattering visually, but it's been accurate. So we're going to bring this into the reading because I want to know some more information about all this. Effort. Interference in the reverse. Deja vu in the... So, okay. So I feel like... Yeah, there was a situation that may have made someone feel very restless, and there was a need to set something down, even though that restless energy may have not dissipated from just like removing yourself from the situation, if you know, if this is you. But there was an effort to remove some sort of interference, like interject in some sort of situation that may have been repetitive or may have shown up in cycles. I feel like there's someone here who is awakening. I don't know why this is... upright. Let's see what this is about here. Confusion. Okay, so there's confusion in the reverse, individuality in the reverse, passion. Let's pull a couple more here. Oh, awaken. What did I say? I said awaken. Wish granted. Well-being. Maturity at the bottom of the deck. I did feel like there was someone who was being quite mature about a situation here, while the other person really wasn't. But yeah, I do feel like there has been efforts to cut out some sort of situation, some sort of repetitive situation, you know, stopping a cycle. The current energies are indicating that there is a clearing away of confusion. So if you're not experiencing this right now, this may be the energies that you will be experiencing. With individuality in the reverse and passion, I do feel, and I want to know more about individuality in the reverse, but you may feel as though there's someone here. Okay. What's passion about? Lessons. What's confusion in the reverse? Unexpected in the reverse. Shattered in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like the incoming energies is kind of, it's this energy of picking up the pieces and kind of putting the puzzle pieces together, making more sense of things. But this is out of like pure logic. And for some of you, use your discernment here, but it may be helpful to integrate your intuition as well so that you're approaching this in a balanced way. But with confusion in the reverse and unexpected in the reverse, this is telling me that slowly things are becoming more clear and it's allowing you to, you know, put the pieces together. And this may have to do with some sort of outside influence that may be influencing this connection or this person, or if this person is influenced by others or how they're being impacted by a situation. And I feel like there's, whatever this is telling me that there is some sort of situation that there's been like a lack of movement, there's been stagnation, it's been stuck. And I feel like it's because there's someone here who is being influenced by something externally in some way, shape, or form, or it could be just, it could be anything here. It could be the opinions of others, it could be thoughts, it could be there, but there's something here that's like holding someone back. They're not acting or moving forward because I'm just getting like ego, self-esteem, caring what others think, being swayed too much. But with passion and lessons here, this is telling me, I mean, something big may have shown up here, Cancer. It may, you know, it may be about someone's energy. Soul connection at the bottom of the deck. So this could be about lessons around, especially with justice in the reverse and passion. It's like someone just chasing their passions or meeting their own desires or their own needs, going towards something passionately, but it may be causing injustice, and it's like someone could be finally learning the lessons around this, or you may be finally seeing something clearly and taking away some knowledge and turning it into wisdom, because the block is telling me that you are waking up to something, and this may be about something like regarding your desires and what it is that you want, and the overall your well-being or the health and well-being of this connection. But it's, you know, someone may be, like I said, waking up to how there can be changed behavior here, whether within themselves or another. And you can't control another person. You can only control, yourself, your responses, and so forth. So for many of you, this may be understanding a bit more about how you've been engaging with the world or a particular situation. Understanding bad habits by even experiencing them or seeing them in another, and desiring to walk away from something immature or something that is not in alignment with one's intuition, or something that's been throwing someone out of their alignment with their intuition more than likely. But yeah, I feel like there's a major awakening here. Now, your person is showing up as the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So there may be, and this could be the actions that you're kind of seeing here that are allowing you to see through the confusion and really piece things together. But I feel as though there's someone here who's taking quick action. Now, this could be action, this could be communication, some sort of initiation. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse is telling me, especially matched with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, there could be some hot and cold behavior here, or possibly some sort of impulsive behavior. And it may feel unfair, or as though there's some sort of unequal give and take in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know if someone just decided to move towards something or communicate in some sort of impulsive way or inconsistent way that was like unfair. Fears in the reverse. Robotic. Collaboration. What's fears in the reverse? Divine timing. Home and family. Robotic. This is interesting. I want to know more. Okay, decisions and planning at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's someone here, and this is all happening in divine timing. This may have to do with a home and family situation, domestic situation, or something that just impacts someone day to day. This could be the external influence for some of you. This could be someone else's like family. If this person's not a part of your family, I feel like there is someone here who needs to face some fears though. Okay, because fears in the reverse is talking about facing fears, and it's not easy to do so. When one faces their fears about particular situations, a lot may come up, especially if someone is not ready. It may bring up immature behavior. We have maturity in the reverse. So it could be someone here who is starting to face their fears. They're starting to realize particular things, but there still may be a sense of denial or difficulty coping with something as they're facing their fears. And it may have to do with home and family, possibly maybe even settling down, or like I said, maybe home and family just within the environment. Investments, home and family if you live with this person. But there's some sort of immaturity here, and with robotic and commitment in the reverse, I feel like this person, and collaboration and bad habits in the reverse, it's like I feel that you see what can be improved in this situation, and you may be seeing, or you have been seeing, that this person is not bringing in stable, mature energy. There is immature, possibly even impulsive energy here, and someone who has even been a bit robotic. This is, someone that could be a bit avoidant just for some of you, or someone that doesn't want to talk about their emotions or has trouble in difficult situations that require effective communication. But there's someone here who is afraid of commitment or afraid to address something. This could be about committing to resolving an issue even. But yeah, I feel like with robotic and commitment in the reverse, this is this like avoidant type energy in a way, which could be bringing in this like hot and cold, unequal give and take type energy. And this could have been cyclical for some of you, just for some of you. But there's a lack of cohesion and collaboration around resolving bad habits, basically. It could feel like they're, especially if you have realized in some ways how you have contributed to a situation in an unhealthy way, or you see how you could do better, or even if you've been doing all of the right things, you have taken the time to reflect. And I feel like you've even been thinking about how to problem solve, how to work through something, and it may even feel like you're the only one who is really doing that, or it's like only you're the only one on the team type thing. And I feel like if you have been in a situation where you have noticed where it's like where you could improve as well as like where this person could improve, you're more than willing to put in the work, especially if it's related to facing certain things or certain triggers. But you may be feeling, and it's like you're willing to do it, but then like this person isn't, with bad habits. And I feel like there's someone here. I mean, with this, it's like, I feel like you may be realizing that this person is maybe not grown up enough, or they're too inexperienced to really settle down with, or that's what could be crossing your mind, because you're showing up with judgment in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse with the Nine of Swords. So Cancer, this is telling me that I feel like you're holding back here. You're not making any sort of decision quite yet. I feel like you are very focused on your security and stability at this time, or just keeping things under control. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Swords here is telling me that there was definitely some sort of loss in a particular situation. However, you may feel like, utilizing information from the past, there's this ability to no longer repeat past mistakes and to work through particular things. Now, this may have to do with anxiety. This may have to do with negative, even self-talk, or things that keep you up at night. There could even be some sort of like trauma here that has occurred, or something that is very much heavily on your mind that, again, may keep you up at night, or it's just kind of playing over and over in your head. I feel that if there has been a sense of, this time out here, or you are observing the situation, as I said, you may be observing, kind of keeping to yourself, not necessarily making any certain decisions, and also not choosing to bring this person, choosing to not bring this person in from out of the cold. At least not quite yet. That's just for some of you, that last part. You may be waiting for this person to come in. I don't feel like, or for some of you, if this person's reaching out, you may be withholding communication. Take what resonates, because I'm picking up several different things here, but I do feel that whatever it is, you are being very methodical with how you go about this situation, especially with certain things that are coming up. Shattered, yeah. Balance. Reflect in the reverse. Shattered. Okay, so this is from a different deck that I actually made this deck here, and this was actually from there. But this was before I actually made it. This got stuck in this deck. I plan to reach out soon, so maybe for some of you, you may be reaching out to this person, or you want to, or vice versa. Okay, it was definitely not supposed to be in there. Let's see. I don't think there's any. Let me make sure. Yeah, I don't think there's any other cards in there. Let's see. Balance. So with balance, and I plan to reach out soon. Maybe this is about feeling like you will eventually, talk to this person. Snake in the reverse. Yeah. And I mean, with this card, it's... Yeah, okay. I see what's going on here. So Cancer, with these cards, I'm really feeling, as I said, you are kind of staying in your own zone at this time. I feel that, there may have been some sort of reality check or wake-up call or something that was shattered in some way, shape, or form. I feel that there may have been something here that you either are having issues releasing, like you've been holding on to something, or there's a situation that is helping you let go of something that you have not been able to let go of. I do feel that with balance, snake in the reverse, and toxic in the reverse, I feel that let's get some more information, because I feel like for many of you, you may have been holding on to hope, but as the situation shows up more and more and there's additional clarity, you may feel as though, I want to make sure, because I'm actually getting something, the interpretation to be more positive than where I was going with this. What is this? King of Wands in the reverse. So maybe you have fire in your chart, but your person does. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person's impulsive drive or nature, because the King of Wands is someone who, the way that they're initiating or taking the lead or taking charge in some sort of situation, there's something going on with that. Either this person is not taking the lead and they're not taking charge, or the way that they're going about it could be domineering, aggressive, even a bit narcissistic. Watch out for that. I don't condone anything toxic. So if you're dealing with a toxic situation, please put yourself first and make the best possible decision for your well-being. And for many of you, that may be exiting the connection. But, use your discernment here. But yeah, there could be someone here who is not initiating in the correct way, or their actions may be impulsive and even hurtful. Okay, there could be someone here who has been cold, very much focused on their career, their professional life, their status. I feel like there's even someone here who could very much care about their image. But whatever it is, however this person is acting, which could be tyrannical and stubborn, or someone who is just not taking action, kind of like a wet blanket, and is being stubborn about that. But whatever it is, it's causing heartbreak, sadness, and this may be, for you, Cancer, Queen of Cups in the reverse, or someone who has water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel as though it may be impacting you very deeply emotionally. But with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, despite the great ups and downs that you may be experiencing within, you're not necessarily showing it outwardly. Okay? You may not be showing how much this impacts you. So I do feel, it's like, yeah, you feel like something was shattered here, possibly the balance between you and this person, because, things are being revealed here. And I feel like deep down inside, whatever you've been trying to figure out is coming to light. And I think that there is like this light bulb that's going to be going off in your head, if it hasn't yet, around something that you have not been able to release. And even if the light bulb has already gone on, you may not have been wanting to release whatever this was. You may have been still continuously trying to move forward and attempt to balance this, feeling like you know how to get through this situation. But then it's like you're dealing with someone who is not being collaborative, and they're not, on the same page with you. Even if you feel like you have all the answers, and you very well may, especially if you're experienced or you just understand the situation. But with reflect in the reverse and healing in the reverse, I feel like you're holding back here because you have enough information, and you may feel like you can't move forward comfortably unless you resolve this. And you realize what's been shattered. You realize, especially after some sort of exposure or information being revealed here, what needs to be done or how to really work through this. But you can't force someone to, get on board with you. So for some of you, you still may be interacting with this person, but with healing in the reverse, there's still something here that is blocking the healing. Maybe for some of you, you just have not spoken up about all of this yet. Like, because there's a lot coming up here. But I do feel like, I do apologize if you hear some noise in the background. My puppy is asleep next to me. He's just kind of been moving a bit. But yeah, so I feel that we'll just leave it at there's a lot going on within, okay? A lot that you have not expressed, a lot that you're feeling deep down, but you're not putting it on display, and you're not speaking up about it despite it deeply hurting. Do not try to suppress this. Please reach out, ask for support, talk with someone about this. Do not let this just kind of fester and eat you up, okay? The good news, though, is that you're seeing something. You're making realizations. But there's something that needs to be addressed and talked about, okay? Now, for the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and I asked why. I wanted to know more about all of this. And I got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Cups, which Cancer is telling me that there is still this stuck, stagnant energy from some sort of past situation, because this knight, he's the slowest knight in the deck already. When it's in the reverse, it's like he's on his back. The horse is on his back, it's not even moving. And there could be a sense of risk aversion, or someone that's just keeping to a very strict routine. This could be someone who's just very stubborn. But there's some sort of past situation that is stuck because it's just staying on the same trajectory for whatever reason that may be. And it's almost like you need a tower moment here, Cancer. It's almost like because the tower moment, drawing a tower card isn't always bad. It's okay. People are like, oh my gosh, upheaval, all this. And it's even like, if you're familiar with astrology, Uranus can be a bit scary, right? But whenever you're in a really stuck situation, Uranus is going to be the one that gets you out of that. So I feel, and I'm getting major chills here, you guys. So it's almost like I feel like you guys need some sort of shake-up or tower moment to shake the energies up so that they can actually be worked through. Because I feel like there's still this ongoing sadness. The Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, oh my gosh. There was something here that this is either a lack of clarity regarding a situation, maybe why something happened, what's going on, or just some sort of lack of clarity, lack of communication, lack of truth, even maybe for some of you, harsh words, possibly because there has been an avoidance of conflict, okay? But for others of you, there is a lack of clarity around possibly how to work together and resolve something. Possibly with this Knight of Cups in reverse, if this person's emotions are off, or maybe for some of you, take what resonates, because if you feel like your emotions are off, then this is saying that, you know, this could be why the glass, you're viewing the glass half empty rather than half full, because you need to get out of that perspective, and you may be able to find clarity here in how to work through something once there is this sense of more of like an emotional balance. But for the majority of you, I feel like there's someone here who's possibly feeling sad about a situation, like there's a lack of clarity of how to work through something regarding a situation where someone may have been all over with their emotions, or there was questions around what was being emotionally offered, or how someone was showing up emotionally. And if this is not you, I mean, this could also be someone feeling regretful about harsh words that were said, especially if they were, you know, trying to avoid a situation, but then ended up feeding into something here. It's like how there's either confusion or harsh words that were said, or both. But I feel that someone here has sadness or possibly regrets, grief, because there's a lack of clarity on a particular situation or matter. Okay? So maybe for some of you, something was kind of patched up here, but not fully, and so it feels like things are still unresolved. That's just for some of you, okay? But that's what I'm seeing so far. I'm actually going to grab an oracle deck so we can pull some additional cards here. I will be right back. All right, so let's grab some words of wisdom here. And I just want to quickly say, I do feel like it will be beneficial to carry this over to the extended. So if you'd like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. Keep watching for a preview of it. But in that extended, we'll be taking a look at feelings, intentions, this person's next moves towards you, what you may not know, some guidance, advice, timing, and more. So if you feel called to do so, the link is below, as I said. I hope to see you over there. And if not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight. So healing and dissolution. Treat your healing with resilience. Rub your bruises gently. So, and we do have Virgo, Libra here. So maybe someone has Virgo or Libra in their chart, but again, not necessary. So there was something here that felt painful. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Remember your resilience, because you are very resilient. And remember that healing is not linear either. You may have your ups and your downs, but it doesn't mean that you're not healing. When particular things come up, allow it to serve as a reminder of how far you have come, okay? Because you've come a long way here, Cancer. But remember to be gentle with yourself. Let's pull an affirmation card for you. An affirmation for the Cancer Collective, please. I make a positive impact. You have the power to positively change someone's day, week, or life with a small gesture. Be mindful in your interaction with others and always spread love and light. Be a beacon of happiness that illuminates the path of those around you, near and far. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. A bird just flew up in my window. He's like right there. But yeah, be a beacon of happiness that illuminates the path of those around you, near and far. So I feel like many of those that I'm connecting with, you are very much empaths, okay? And you carry this beautiful radiance. Don't let the situation dim your light. Don't let the situation question, make this question you and who you are. You are resilient. You're going to get through whatever it is this is. And don't allow this to make you bitter, whatever the situation is. Okay, there's a lot of beautiful things headed your way, Cancer. Especially Cancers. Just putting that out there. Just wait. Things are going to be very much improving for you. So that is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting for you. So if you'd like to join me over at the Extended, again, the link for that is in the description box below. But if not, then, I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough valuable insight into your situation. And please comment below. Please let me know how this is resonating for you, how this is playing out in your life. Let me know your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any of your other major placements, because I would love to know which part of the Cancer collective I am connecting with. But yeah, that's what I have for you for now. Thank you so much, Cancers. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Person may be trying to maintain the space within their comfort zone, not wanting, like this person feels a bit stuck at a crossroads. And something about you that makes this person extremely happy, like you are their wish fulfillment. I feel like this person is second guessing decisions that they've made, and I feel like healing and like reconciliation between the two of you, if that's what you would like. Let me see why this person does entertain things within their mind of which ways they could go. I feel like they are trying to make some sort of decision, but it's quite slow. I do feel like this person's behavior is triggering you in some way, shape, or form to feel a bit anxious here.